Okay, so dear Trump supporters, so I noticed that there was a specific pro-Trump Facebook page or Facebook group where someone is posting that there's going to be this rioting movement by some sort of Black Lives Matter alliance tomorrow at the Florida rally for Trump. And Trump or whoever has made that Eventbrite Incorporated, which is one of those third-party Ticketmaster kind of things, has a website that you can now go to, a link where you can register for at least a quantity of 2 at the most tickets to his rally that are free of charge. So my first suggestion to Trump or any of his campaign things is that I know he doesn't want to charge the American people, but I think he actually needs to pay in order for people to go to his rallies safely. Because if the Bernie Sanders people are as poor, or the liberals are as poor as they claim they are, then they can't afford the fucking ticket. So we need to actually pay for it, unfortunately. You get what you pay for kind of thing. So that's the shitty part. But the second thing is that you can register for one of those tickets, 2 of those tickets. And you can put your real... It makes sure that you have an asterisk next to every single box for your personal information, who you are, and all your contact information and your real name for you to be able to get them. So I'm suggesting now, and I'm asking all the Trump supporters to avoid letting your other fellow Trump supporters being maliciously attacked, because that's essentially what this group is saying. And because Facebook is now pro-liberal, actually because the Prince of Saudi Arabia that has all the money because of all the oil and everything that, you know, was seized in Syria, that basically, and that's why your oil prices are cheap, by the way, but he's basically looting in all of this millions and millions of dollars, and he's pumping that back into America through private corporations so that he can bribe them into allowing these things to happen, aka Facebook. And, you know, you can buy stocks for Facebook and Twitter, and that's also why, coincidentally, Twitter and Facebook have both started being censored all of a sudden. Because as long as we're not paying for a service, there's no expectations or requirements from said service. Therefore, they're allowed to do whatever they want, technically. That the amendment, our First Amendment right, does not imply if there's no original agreement. Because then there's no contract, basically, breach. So, everybody, it doesn't matter if you live in Florida or not, go to that page. There are a limited amount of tickets that you can get. So I'm going to go ahead and go look at this page that I was talking about. So, if you look up Dump Trump on Facebook, it's down here. It's the Boca edition, Love Trump's Hate, Black Joy Members. And it says it's a volunteering being hosted by Black Lives Matter Alliance Broadward. And they're meeting at the amphitheater at 3 p.m. This actual event doesn't start till 7, so they're all going to be there way ahead of time. And so you'll scroll down here, and it says in their details that to get inside the event, register here. So click on here. And I'm sure that Trump already is aware that some of these issues are going to come up. And I say that because of the parameters around getting a ticket for this event. And I'll tell you why. And I go ahead and hit register. It says general admission. You can get up to 2 tickets, so just hit 2 and check out. Not going that fast anymore. I wonder if that's because it's being used a lot. So you have to put your information. So it wants your personal information, the person that's filling this out right now. Your name, your last name, your email address, your confirmed email. And then it wants, for the general ticket admission, your, again, name, last name, email, cell phone. And they're all required asterisks. It's not voluntary. And then it wants your address, your city, your state, and your zip code, and it's all required. Then it asks if you'd like to be a volunteer for the campaign. All of this is required, and I thought that was weird because I go to a lot of, not this, but at different venues, and I went and read the terms of service for this Eventbrite website, and it pretty much says that not only will the actual event coordinator, which is Eventbrite, will prosecute anybody who intentionally tries to plan some sort of assault in one of their events, but that the third parties have complete, basically complete permission from them to pursue any kind of legal recourse. I would rather there only be 5 or 6 real Trump supporters there that are safe, that Trump is safe, than any of them get in there. And they're talking about how they want the entire amphitheater completely packed with protesters. So they're going to go in and pretend to be Trump supporters, and they're not. So this is the only thing that we can do in retaliation for this. So I'm asking everyone, I'm going to go ahead and post the link right here, and I'll actually, let's see. So you need to go to, if for some reason you can't copy it, obviously right from my video, it's going to be https and then the colon 2/, www.eventbrite, Bright is spelled BRITE.com /e/Donald DONALD. It says J Trump in Boca Raton. I know I'm spelling that right. So BOCARATON FL for Florida tickets, and the number at the end is 22909254196. I know that sounds stupid, but I'm inserting the entire link right there so you can see it. And it says you can get at least 2 tickets each, and it doesn't matter where you live. Just put down your information. For all they know, they have you happen to be in Florida tomorrow. So it says all agitators are welcome. It says strictly non-violent, non-combative event. We will have legal aids ready. What? And people recording and watching the group's surroundings. There's nothing. Nobody's ever done anything. Okay, whatever. Okay. So it says, caution, understand if you choose to come to this event, you will be entering the climate of hate. We're hateful, guys. Trump supporters have been known and shown by the media to be verbally abusive and at times physically abusive. And at times. Isn't Black Lives Matter physically abusive every time, though? So I think they're way ahead of us, right? It says, we want folks to come and understand the risks. This will be an event not to engage Trump supporters, but to resist it by taking up space with our joy and love. Love Trump's hate is the theme for this event. We will be turning up our music, singing, dancing, and chanting. And you don't think Trump's going to have you escorted? Oh, okay. Our happiness in the face of so much hate will be the weapon we use to change the narrative that Trump and the media puts forth. What do you mean? Everybody in the media is hating Trump. That's the whole point. Well, yeah. So, I'll give you the link really quick to this page as well. And so, everybody needs to go on and do this. It's going to be happening tomorrow. So, we've got less than 24 hours before this actual event starts. And I believe it says... Let me see. Register. It says it starts from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I'll click on the register thing again. And it says sale ends in 15 hours. So we have 15 hours for everybody to get as many tickets as they can. This needs to spread now. Like wildfire now. Like, we need to, if anybody is friends with that Diamond and Silk ladies or something like that, we need to tell somebody who is high up there who can get a lot of viewers to watch this. I don't care if you clip it out and call it your own, whatever the fuck we gotta do. But we need to make sure that people don't incite violence, because if you really think for 1 second that's something that is associated with the Black Lives Matter, and I'm not trying to sound racist, but yeah, I'm not even going to get into this argument. I don't have to. And if I'm talking to normal sane people, real Americans, they fucking understand what I'm talking about, okay? So please go do this. Go do this now.